Harish Bahel's Smile Group is a big believer in the Indian e-commerce story. A pioneer in online retail, the Smile Group is the parent of a bunch of popular e-commerce stores like Fashion and You, Be Stylish, Deals and You and Health PA. His latest offering, FREECULTR, is an online apparel brand that sells luxury clothing at affordable prices and has received $4 million in funding from Sequoia Capital. Join us as we find out how FREECULTR hopes to stand out in a sea of e-commerce. Entrepreneur who's in the business of selling you the most stylish brands and the hottest deals in town do when he goes shopping and finds very little that he really likes? Well, if he's Harish Bahel of the Fashion and You fame, he ropes in friends Sandeep Singh and techpreneur Sujal Shah, a high street fashion marketer, and starts a new venture.
To me, the connecting point was that, we three of us had a similar pain point. So I think that's where it kind of originated from. Where we became very confident about it, that this can work, is that we have another company called Fashion and You, which is into the business of, selling clothes, apparel, lifestyle products for other brands. And what we realized was that if you have good products, right, the Indian consumer was so receptive that we saw that pattern, that if the product is good, the amount of sales that we are getting for a very well branded product versus a product which is still in its early days, the uptake was same. So we said, okay, which means that it is not an entry barrier to go build a brand which is maybe, very digital focused.
Welcome to FREECULTR.com. Everything you see on the website is made in India and has a made in India price tag too. With a price point between 499 and 2,000 rupees, FREECULTR within 6 months of being live is drawing 1 million visitors every month. And with average order values of around 1,700 rupees, FREECULTR seems to be doing something right. And Sujal Shah, a former consultant to brands like Gucci, Jimmy Choo and Calvin Klein, believes it's all about the basics. Product, price and presentation. That's making FREECULTR click.
We decided when we launched to launch with both men's and women's, not focus on one, but to go to the complete family or the complete, partnership of a man and woman. So we launched with, I think, about 150 to 200 products when we first launched. I think at this point in time, we have well over a couple thousand products on the website across sizes, colors, all of those different things that we have out there. So if you look at categories, we have about 40 categories across men and women at the moment. In men's, we talk about anything from pants, shirts, shoes, sunglasses, belts, wallets, complete lifestyle range that's out there. And for the women, the same thing.
While striving to push up their orders to a few thousand a day, FREECULTR is also keen to explore the more traditional offline model, given that they do have a robust back-end supply chain in place. And any e-commerce analyst will tell you that getting the back-end right is crucial to getting the business right. Co-founder Sandeep Singh tells us how FREECULTR has done it.
We are a brand which is manufacturing, and distributing to the customers. So we are a single brand entity which is, sort of selling our own products, right? So if you look at these developments, so we do the product development in-house. So we have a team which designs and develops the product. So we control the complete process of product development. Almost 80% of it, and only 20% of it which could be just the cutting, sewing, making, which is again done through partners across India. So we tap expertise across India. So if Ahmedabad is the key hub for developing denims, we use Ahmedabad as a hub. If Ludhiana is the key hub of developing knitwear, we use Ludhiana. If down south is a key hub for developing woven shirts and denims again. So we again tap that resource. So from a vendor supplier perspective, we are pretty agnostic of who we work with. We have key relationships across different vendors who've really supported us right from our initial days.
Investors seem to have spotted potential from the get-go. With a total investment of $6 million by Secure Capital and $7 million from the Russian firm RuNet within the first few months of operations. Harish is now eyeing other emerging markets, not only for online sales, but also for an offline presence.
We had a global conference of large e-commerce retailers. I'm a co-founder of few e-commerce businesses in a lot of emerging markets. So we had one of the conferences in India where we had 13 CEOs or founders of the largest fashion retailers or lifestyle retailers from, let's say, Brazil, Turkey, Australia, Russia, etc. They were all here, and we just very quietly put 2 tables and we kept a lot of fashion free culture products there, and we just left it there. And we had a break. We had a tea break, and we can show you the pictures later on for that. We had a tea break, and everybody was just on that table. And that's, I think, what made me and Sujal super excited that, hey, there's an opportunity to build a global brand, because all of them were saying, oh, this pricing is amazing for my market.
But meanwhile, the going's good in the Indian marketplace. FREECULTR is adding stars to its brand value as the official casual wear partner for IPL 2012 winners, the Kolkata Knight Riders. The team is also looking to launch a children's wear and a home accessory line soon. Harish, Sujal and Sandeep here is wishing you the very best of luck, and we do hope to hear big things about FREECULTR very soon. It's time now for us to take a quick break, but when we return, we bring you the story of an entrepreneur who's trying to provide quality education in schools that are on the outskirts of our cities. That and more on Young Turks.